So, hello, myself, rishav, and I'm a student, penetration tester student at South Africa College, and uh, this is my uh, company called mero-XYZ company, where I need to pen test and gain access in their systems. So, so, so I already saw this box, and this is the video VAPT video on how VAPT video write up or a walkthrough on how I solved this box. So, inspecting the Mero XYZ company default page, we get a comment that redirect us to Twitter account of I'm Siva Marjan at line 82. So we will look at his account and check for any other possible ways to find entry on the system. So as you can see, Siva Marjan is a former sysadmin at Miro XYZ company, and his motto is learning from the previous mistakes. So this is kind of a hint on finding his mistakes during his past careers. So we will try to read his post and tweets on his work. So uh, so around February 13, we find a very interesting tweet where he expresses. So I'm sorry, this is not it. So okay, so February 7. So yeah, so I found it. So this is a tweet made by him where he expresses how he got fired from the previous company due to the post of his credential on Twitter. So so he deleted the post a long time ago. So now our only hint is to try to find the deleted or lost web page of Siva Marjan, so we can gain an access to the system. I know a website called a Wayback, and so I know a website called a Wayback. So if I open the Wayback machine, so this is a Wayback machine where I can uh, post his account URL, and browse history. So during January 19, he posted some sensitive information uh, on his about his company. So this is a tweet made on January 19. So this is where he uh, unknowingly unknowingly posted a username and password credential. So on this piece on the paper on my left, you can see there is a password and a username, and the password and username looks so kind of fuzzy. So we will use a hint on the uh, image text called "same on you." So this is a hint for a password, and with ease we can guess that the Siva is a password because it looks more like a Siva and his name, which was his name. So it would be logical to guess the username is Siva. So moving on to password, the password is quite complex, but using the hint we can match what password it might be. So we will find matching same on you to different kind of password that might look like that. So we will find this password. So we will try to log in via SSH. password would be the same on you. So I got a cell. So who am I? So this is a Siva, and so we gain access to his SSS. And since the company fired him, and the company did not change his username or password, so we easily gain access to his previous account. So for further exploitation, let's keep going. So in .ss there are two files which I will download via uh, Python server. So let me show you. So the Python server has started, and on next terminal, we will download the page. So before downloading, I would like to show you the Python web browser website, maybe web directory. Yeah. So this is this is the list of files inside .sss for directory. So I will download it. Scroll, Control Shift V, Q. So this command will basically import. Sorry, this command will basically download Q and uh, put it in a file called Q. So press enter and we get Q. So similarly, this is another URL with a file. So this will download Software public key and put it on softwareka.pub, which is a public key. So press enter. Now let's close our server. So once we found out once we found those two files, we can uh, further exploit that with RSA CDF tool. So let me exit from Siva and git clone. I'm sorry. So this is a GitHub link. So let's copy the link and git clone the website. So we downloaded the folder. So what we cloned was a RSA CTF tool. So this tool will help us find help us find help us find public key with the help of hex digit Q file and softwareka.pub, which is a public key. So let's use the command. Uh, s- I'm sorry, cd RSA. So we will get inside the directory and try entering command Python 3 r py public q. So we will cat q. So we will cat q and end with private. So this will try to find the RSA for Softatica user. So the key is found. So we will open Vim. Right and quit. So let's try to log into Softatica user with this RSA key. So SSH SO. So continuing to log in to Softatica user, we will try logging in. So we found the RSA, but the error seems to there are two errors right now. So I did not change the permission for RSA, and the argument is wrong. There is a hyphen R, so it should be hyphen I. CH ID RSA and C, so 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 logging into Softatica user. So I got the cell for Softatica user. So let's cat user flag. So we found the user flag for the Softatica user. So cd/tmp temp. So this is a temporary file. This is temporary directory or folder where we can do many things, few things. But among those things, we will try to run a script from /temp and get RSA key for root user. So so let's do so ll list also script.py cat. So right now this seems to be there seems to be a script.py already on temp/temp. So I will run the script. So Python 3 script.py. So what is it doing now is it is trying to guess every possible key, uh, every possible key of uh, every possible private key of root user. So it will take few minutes. So I will uh, I will just skip the video till I get the final public key. Sorry, I mean private key. So after the script has run entirely, uh, it will give us a RSA. It will give us private RSA for. It will give us private RSA for root user. So this is the final RSA guest. So let's copy this from all the way, all the way from here to right here. So Control Shift C, and now let's open new terminal. So Control Shift T. I'm sorry, T. So let's increase the size. So RM ID RS root. So let's create uh, the root SSH login. So we will use VIM ID underscore root one, enter. So in paste all those right here. I can quit. So cat ID. So this is the private key for root in SSH login. So SSH root ID underscore R root one. So I'm sorry. So what I forgot was to set the password at 600. So only the user will get read and write permission. So ch mode 600 ID root one. So finally we have root, and root flag would be cat root flag.txt. So this is the flag which I found. This is the root flag, and we have successfully gained the access on the mero-XYZ company's server. So thank you. That's all.